So there's a lot of things to talk about in today's video. Yes, we're going to be talking about some of the Horus Heresy rumors. We're going to be talking about not only my rumors, but some information I've heard elsewhere on other channels, which people are asking me about. Also, we're going to be talking about the future of plastics within Forge World, because the other day, the new Lord Solar model released, and it had a plastic Reaver head on. And a lot of people are theorizing, and rightly so, about the future of plastic titans, of other big products at Forge World getting the full plastic treatment. So let's jump in, and as always, let's get talking. Now remember, before we really get into this, these are just rumors, okay? Rumors are rumors. I have to say this every single time when I do these videos because people take this as facts. They're not facts, they're rumors. These are all lies, right? I'm saying this, it's all lies until Games Workshop confirms it itself, okay? That's what rumors are. Rumors are not leaks or anything like that. Rumors are just rumors. They are whispers of the warp. So please, please, for the love of the Emperor, please take them as what they are. They are rumors. So let's start, of course, with what I've heard about potential rumors for the Horus Heresy. And the first big thing I want to talk about is Christmas box sets. I've been getting a ton of questions about this when I did my Christmas box set video. People were saying, hey, Valrak, what about the Christmas box sets for Horus Heresy? As far as I'm aware, there's going to be no Horus Heresy Christmas themed box sets this year, which kind of makes sense when you look at it because they're still wanting to pump out the Age of Darkness box set, which is still an incredible valued box set. If you want to be getting into the Horus Heresy, I would say go out and get an Age of Darkness box set. Even if you want to add more to your army, I would probably say go out and get an Age of Darkness box set. So sadly, from what I'm hearing from the whispers in the warp, there is no Christmas box sets themed for the Horus Heresy. Now, in terms of models, there's a little bit to talk about here. So the first thing I'm going to say is that there's still a focus on tanks over getting infantry kits out, infantry upgrade kits out at this point in time. Again, we'll talk about that just a little bit in a second, but I just want to get over to the vehicle information, what I'm hearing first. So the first big thing I'm hearing is the next tank that is going to be shown off. Apparently, this may be shown off in the month of November. Again, that is really going down the rumor hole. But the next tank I'm hearing that is going to be coming is the Typhoon tank. Is it Typhoon or Typhon tank? Typhoon. I'll put it here on my face, or I'll put it like in the background now. It's basically the massive, huge gun-looking Spartan assault tank vehicle. That's how I always see it. I think it's a Lord of War, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure some of you rules people will correct me in chat if I'm wrong. But that is coming to plastic, which again makes sense because it's basically on that Spartan assault tank chassis, and that's already been done in plastic. So probably all they have to do is maybe a certain upgrade sprue to it and put that in the box, and it all works out. So that is going to be one of the next big tanks that are going to be hitting. If this is true, I don't think it will come out this year. I think it'll be sometime next year. Like I said, I think it may be previewed this year, but to release next year sometime. The next thing I'm hearing about is jet bikes. If you're a jet bike fan, if you're a White Scar fan, this may be interest to you. So apparently the jet bikes are going plastic. They're all done. They're ready to be released. In terms of previewing, I'm not too sure. Actually, on the subject of previewing Horus Heresy stuff, I know Alex covered this from the Hours Heresy podcast, that about a preview show in November. There's been a lot of talk about this on the Twitter sphere as well. I'm not too sure if they're going to do another preview show this year. If I'm not mistaken, what normally happened is that you normally had like a Horus Heresy weekender, like October, November-ish. But of course, with everything that's gone on in the world, you know, Nurgle's Plague, we're only just getting back to going to in-person events, which is starting next year in April for Warhammer Fest. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be happening next month, should I say, or we're even going to get an online preview. Fingers crossed that we do, because I love preview shows, you love preview shows, we all like to sit here, have a laugh, and talk about all that stuff. So I think it'd be cool if they actually did do that by the end of the year and give us a big chunk of Horus Heresy content. Yeah, but back to the jet bikes. They are done. They are ready to go. So yeah, that is another vehicle being added to the pile of plastic that is coming to the Horus Heresy. Now, let's move on to the truly spicy subject which is, of course, the brand new Lord Solar model, the beautiful model that everyone loves. I've heard nothing but love for this model. All my subs, all my members love this model. Everyone else is wrong, of course. Now, if you look at this model and you look at the base, one of the things that was pointed out is that he's actually stood on, or his horse is stood on, Buttercup, I've named the horse. Buttercup is stood on a Reaver Titan head. Now, this has led people to go down the theory hole, go down that rabbit rumor hole that we will be getting plastic Titans. It's a bit of a far-fetched, theory, but it's something that I actually do back in the long run. I have heard things. I've heard a lot of mumblings about going forward with plastic kits over at Forge World for some of the big kits that they have now. Now, I would not be surprised one bit if eventually we do get plastic Titans in some type of format. Like, I'm not sure they'll jump in with a Warlord. Maybe they'll do like a Warhound first, and maybe a Reaver or something like that. The ground is there to be tested. I'm sure if they did do plastic Titans, depending on the price point, again, that's a whole different debate. I'm sure a lot of people would be invested into that. A lot of people are kind of scared of getting into Titans and stuff because of the resin product itself. People don't like resin, which is completely understandable. It warps, it bends, is flashing and stuff like that. Yeah, it can be a nightmare if you don't get a pretty good resin kit. Now, again, going back to the mumblings I have heard that some big kits are going to plastic. I can't really say what they are at the moment because I just need a little bit more confirmation, and I don't want to start giving people hope over nothing. Anything like that. Like, I don't want to start leading you down, the wrong path, and then you say, oh, Valrak said this is coming, and it all turns out wrong. What I will say is that I absolutely back 110%. I back this theory, right, that we are going to be getting a plastic Thunderhawk, right? Now, I know that this was a meme at one point. I'll try and put the video up in the background right now if I can. But there was a video, I think it was Duncan and was it Nick from Games Workshop, where they had like this doomsday clock on, and it had squats and it had sisters on there, and it had a plastic Thunderhawk. And technically, all three have actually happened because we got a plastic Thunderhawk in Aeronautica, and they meme that and stuff like that. But we've got sisters, we've got squats, and I really do think the next big thing, like the next big kind of plastic kit to come from Games Workshop, will be that plastic Thunderhawk, and then that will open the floodgates then to some of these bigger kits, like I said, like a Warhound, potentially a Reaver, potentially a Warlord Titan, a Warmaster Titan, maybe, if they really want to start showing off. But yeah, I really do back that theory. I think within the next 5 to 10 years, we'll start seeing some of that stuff really start popping out of Games Workshop / Forge World production lines. Anyway, Chaprunios, I'm going to leave the video there. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below in the comment section, as we always do, and we can have a nice chat down there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. See you now. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you now, and bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.